inventory. And again, government shutdown, October 1st. So the week of September 29th. Check it out. Each bar is the number of homes available for sale in Tippecanoe County across the entire county for that particular week. Look at these bars. For all intents and purposes, going back till about September 1st, flat. All within spitting distance of 350, plus a little, minus a little of 350. The last week of October, first week of November was 411. Highest that it has been, but following this trend line, it's been ticking up. Now, what does this mean? This is the single biggest change in the highlights of numbers that we look through on a regular basis here on at Lafayette Live. The number of homes for sale has been increasing. It had been rather anemic over the last few years, and we can see this particular chart just goes back about a year, hovered around 200, a little sub 200 throughout last winter, and it's growing. Is this of concern? It's too soon to tell is the answer on that. Again, market seasonality, we're getting into a colder season. We expect a few homes to take a little bit longer to sell. The historical number for a balanced market in the county would be about 300 homes for sale. And anything north of that, anything higher than 300 would be a buyer's market. Anything less than 300 would be in a seller's market. We have undoubtedly been in a seller's market for a very long time. But I think with the population growth that we've seen over the last decade or two and the amount of housing that has not kept up with them but has come along with those, I think that number is closer to 400. And it's hard to peg that as an exact number. And even that, it's not an exact number. We use a number as a stand-in to represent a general consensus, a general feeling of like where the market is. And I think that number is 400, maybe even a little more than that. And we can see that we're sitting on a 4-week average of 396. And the last week of October, first week of November, we were at 411. So just this bit of data by itself might indicate that, hey, we're now in a balanced market, and a little more inventory on the market would move us up towards we'd go from a balanced market to a buyer's market. And then, hey, all you buyers that want to come work with me can now make offers that undercut the price and all of that. And that could be the case. Come talk to me again next month and the month after, in February and March and April. We'll see how the rest of the data moves along with it. Now, if it becomes a buyer's market in and of itself, that is not a good thing, because if it is a buyer's market, that means more buyers are going to come to the market, and they're going to throttle that buyer's market pretty quickly when they start trying to outbid each other. There's a yin and a yang. It's a balance to all things, light side and dark side, a little bit of the force there. But moving on, again, all of these data points tell a story. We look at them individually, but they all definitely relate to each other.